Shop with me at Ulta. Hey y'all, it's Heather. I'm excited. I'm in Phoenix and I want to see what their Ulta has to offer. This one is not too far from our hotel, so I decided to pop in, and the first display I saw was this huge Sol de Janeiro display. This is $39. They brought this back and it is an Ulta exclusive, only at Ulta Beauty, right? So I wanted to look at everything they had to offer. I didn't end up picking up this scent, but it does smell nice. Some people think it smells like popcorn. I didn't think so, but I figured I would show you the other scents they have. I thought this was a really cute display. I always love going to Ulta and just like seeing what they have in store. I also wanted to smell these fragrances from Eau de Juice. I didn't buy these either. I thought this was fine. I wasn't obsessed, but I've seen these on social media here and there, so I wanted to see them and I wanted to smell them and kind of judge for myself. So that was the sugar scent, and this is the cherry scent. I don't know. I didn't end up picking them up. I could do an Ulta haul if y'all want to. I have some stuff that I ordered online that's waiting for me at home too, so let me know. But next up, I wanted to look at all their sets. This Ulta was so big and they had a lot of stuff. I really loved seeing all of these skincare sets. I'm gonna link as much as I can down below in the description box, but I really thought this CosRX set looked super nice. And then look at this set from Bubble. I thought the bag was so adorable. Like, look at that. Isn't that cute? And you get a ton of products inside too. So yeah, I like this. I did not see this last time I went into my local Ulta. They have L'Oreal sets, Derma E sets. Like, see, look at all of these Tula sets. Those look really nice. But I have to say, these Peach and Lily glass skin collagen masks are so good. I have these at home. Peach and Lily sent these to me, and they're really, really beautiful. I love doing those at night. And they have the Peach and Lily lip balms. I've tried these, not these scents specifically, and it falls. That's okay. I'll pick it back up. But I do like the Peach and Lily lip products. I think they're really nice. There's a lot more sets from Bubble here. And then the Peach and Lily sets. I love Peach and Lily. I think they're such a great brand. That Discovery set is really nice. Like, I think that's a good value. Their skincare products are really good. We have some things from Strivectin, Elemis. They had all the Henriksen sets. And then we'll move on and look at what Too Faced has. They had the new eyeshadow crayons, the Quickie Queens. That's a cute name. And they had my favorite tubing mascara currently, the Too Faced Ribbon Wrap Lash. But I really wanted to look at these new like lipstick balms. They're like kissing lipsticks. They had all of them, and I know this is a new launch. The lighting is so hard to show swatches. That's why it's so important to like walk around the store with your swatches. But those swatches did not wash away, so I'm kind of contemplating those. I also noticed they had a huge REM display or section. Like, I wish my local Ulta had this big of a REM display, but I only have like half of the stuff in store. I'm looking at that red blush. Look at that. I know I like this formula from REM because I bought the products, like I bought everything in the Wicked collection. So I'm kind of contemplating that red blush, but I know I don't need more blush, but I can't help myself. They did have all of the powder blushes too. This shade was also tempting me. It's like a bronzy blush. I think it looks so beautiful, and I really like REM. Estee Lauder has so many foundations, but they had the new concealer, so I wanted to show you. Like, they had the new concealer. I've tried that one. I haven't given my full review yet, but I promise I will soon. They had all the double wear, of course. I thought this display was really cute. I don't know, I like the way they kind of had it like in a wave. And then I was just looking. I always like to look in store and see, like, is there anything brand new that I haven't seen before? Like something maybe that's like, I don't know, calling to me, right? Look how pretty this red lipstick is. I didn't love the component though, but I loved that color. And I wanted to look at the new NARS highlighters because they are so pretty. So seeing them in person, I really like the shades. I feel like that shade Eros, but I kind of like Electra too. Honestly, I just yeah, Ophelia. I think if I were going to buy one, it would be Ophelia. But I decided to pass this time. Light reflecting luminizers, because look at Half Magic. Now, I did buy some things from Half Magic, and I think I'll just do like a try on haul. But I saw these two, Dreamy Genie and VHS Queen, but the lip glosses weren't actually out on display. So I did ask an employee, do you have any in the back? And she said that those are new shades, which I kind of thought they were new shades that weren't supposed to be out yet. So she said that they will be coming soon, and I will buy them. They had the crystal lip butters. They had the mascaras. Now, I tried the mascara a long time ago, but I did repurchase it. I can put it in a try-on haul because I want to try it again now that I'm like into the world of tubing mascaras. They had a lot of the single shadows. See, this display was cute. They had the shadow sticks. I do really like the Half Magic shadow sticks. They had all of the eye paints. They had the highlighters. The highlighters are seriously underrated. Like, Enter the Glow is a holy grail. And then I went over and looked at Anastasia Beverly Hills. I had to look at the whole store. I could not resist temptation. Y'all know I love the matte foundation from AVH. It's such a good foundation for oily skin. But I really wanted to look at the new display of the bronzers. I'm looking at the lip liners, making sure there are no new shades or anything that's just calling to me. And then we're going to look at the lip products. But you see they have the new lip product shades, okay? And they had all the bronzers. I did get a bronzer actually before I left. I've used it a couple of times. I can put that in a haul too if you want to see that. The Smooth Blur bronzer. The online photos did not do those justice. So we'll talk about those in the future, but I wanted to see the full display in store because I did get mine online, and they had the new blushes. Look at the pink one. I have not used this yet, but I do have it. So we are going to use this soon. I am thinking strongly about buying this red blush though. I really wanted to see it in person. This like berry with the fuchsia. The one I have is the one with the peach. This one right here. So I think these colors are beautiful. I'm very tempted though to get more. I just want to use it first. After that, we're looking at Hourglass. I love Hourglass, and they just launched these new quads. I really love Hourglass face products. So they launched these quads, and these quads were over $65. I want to say they're $68 a piece for 4 eyeshadows, and they have the mascara now in the tubing brown formula. So I also already bought that, but I was happy to see them in person because I ordered mine online, and I do have a full video I was watching. I bought 2 of these and the mascara, so watch my video if you're curious. I will link it for you. Next up, I saw they had multiple Charlotte Tilbury displays. So this is the Juicylicious Unreal Lips Healthy Glow Nectar Oil. I was excited to see these in store. I did smell the fig scent. I think it's candy fig. That was the scent I was most curious about. It smelled nice. I didn't buy it because I really don't need it, but I was tempted. They also had all of the new Unreal Blush Healthy Glow Sticks. I have tried one of those. I already have that on my channel, but they also had a huge like Charlotte Tilbury display. I really liked this, and I wish my local Ulta had a huge display like that. We're going to the Ilia section because I was looking specifically for the new Ilia blushes, but they had so much stuff from Ilia, and they have them. They have the Soft Focus Blurring Blush. Okay, blurring and smoothing. I wanted to see the shades in person. I was really looking forward to seeing that red shade. I'm all about a red blush right now. They have shades that are very light. See, Pulse, that red shade, and then the pinks. Like, they just look really pretty, and they have deep shades. I like that. They had the clicky blushes from Tarte, and the new lip products, and the new freckle products. So I definitely wanted to have a look at that because these blushes are like their lip products. It's like a lip and cheek, but you kind of like pump it up, which is different. Instead of twisting it, you like click it, right? So yeah, there's what it looks like. It makes sense for Tarte. It fits in with the line, in my opinion. So like, I get it. They had the new little lip products too, but I was curious about this freckle thing, like freckle stamp. Go with it. Yeah, is that what it says? So I don't know. I looked at it. It's like a powder in there, and then you kind of, I don't know. I don't do a lot of faux freckles. I do sometimes. They can be fun. But this one, I just wasn't overly impressed. So, yeah, freckle stamp. And then I was looking at the palettes, and the photos don't look... I was like, is this a new one? Is this a new one? And I'm like, oh, no, that's the Trippin' with Tarte palette. It's just way different in this little stock photo that they have here. They had all of the Tarte powders. I do like the Tarte powder. I do think it's really nice. And then they had, like, they just had so much. Like, Tarte had, like, a front and a back section to it, okay? It was massive. And I was looking to see if they had the new Tarte palette, the big one, the After Dark, the Man-Eater, whatever it's called. They did have that. And they had the new Tarte eye crayon sticks, but I do have a full video I was swatching everything with that new Tarte palette, so I will link it for you. If you're curious, definitely watch, definitely check it out. I next saw the Jelly Pop displays from e.l.f. e.l.f. completely like brought back their Jelly Pop line. I love this primer. I think it is amazing. It's one of my favorites, and for that sticky grippy primer, that's probably my favorite alternative to the Milk Hydro Grip. They're not the same because Milk does have that like extra ingredients, skincare stuff, aloe that my skin really likes, but I love the Jelly Pop. I didn't love the lip oil so much because I don't love a minty scent to my lip products, but I wanted to show you anyways because they have like the lip mask too, so really, really nice. I've never tried Sacred, but I was excited to see it in store. I think the packaging looks so luxe. I think the whole line looks so cohesive, but also like you can tell each product is like in a different component, but it just has this really nice like unity. So I was looking at everything. I've heard good things, and I've had some it's good, not amazing reviews. I've heard people love it. So I would love to know if you've tried it, but I've never heard anybody who just hates it. Like, look at how nice that packaging is. I'm kind of intrigued. I'm thinking maybe I should try it. They also had like a little end cap. I thought that was really nice. I thought this was really pretty as well. And then I'm going to look at the sunscreen because they had a whole vacation display. I love the classic vacation sunscreen. It's so good and it works. But they also had the new like mist. So I smelled those too, but I didn't end up buying them. They had the Isima. I'm sorry if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but this is Shakira's Haircare line. So I wanted to check that out too. It's very eye-catching. I think the packaging is really cute. I think it's very colorful. And I just thought it was really pretty and fun. The packaging, like being all one color, is fun and bright, but somehow it's also kind of simple and not over the top. She lets the color speak for itself, you know? Let's look at the Inky List because I love the Inky List. They had a little end cap. I ended up picking up some more pimple patches because they are my favorite pimple patches, okay? If you're looking for some, look at the Inky List. And then I'm looking at Redken. Redken has Selena Carpenter as their like ambassador or the face of or whatever now, but I saw this curl line. I don't know if this is new actually, but it would be new to me. So I'm kind of tempted by this. I was looking at this thinking because I really love to wear my hair like wavy in its natural state in the summer. So I was looking at the curl sculpting gel. I think that's the one I might try out first to give my waves some hold. They also had the curl cream though, so that one was kind of tempting me, but now that I've thought more about it, I'm thinking of going for the gel. They also had a mist, so that could be cool, but I think I'm just going to start with one or the other, and they had a whole line. I also saw the L'Oreal Airlight Pro, okay? I need to watch for like an Abby Young review or Mains by Mel or someone that I trust because this seemed really interesting. I was happy to see this huge Morphe display too. They had a ton of Morphe stuff. They had all the new things. The new Shape Lifter Contour Stick. I've been using this and I will have a demo and my thoughts coming to you very soon. They had the Nano Brow Pencil, which is a tiny, tiny tip. They had the Micro Brow. I've been using that for years. I use it up, buy it, use it up, buy it. They had powders. They had a really nice display. I was into it. They had the brushes out. They had everything. It was really, really cool. And then I wanted to show you too, they had this Touchland display, and I love the this brand of hand sanitizers. It's so small and convenient, but look, they have Hello Kitty, they have Mickey Mouse. I think it's adorable. I'm into it. But look at all these bright makeup bags. So pretty, so fun. I have to show you this one. It has horseshoes on it, cowgirl hats, boots, dice. I don't know. I thought that was really cute. They had these fun, bright patterns, and then they had these like multi-pack bags, makeup, skincare, hair, all in different colors. I thought that was really cute. They had these like lavender baby blue ones, and these were like a neoprene fabric or something that seemed like it could be probably easy to clean. They had so many makeup bags, and I just love seeing all these like summer bright colors, like the blue and the purple and the green. And I love makeup bags. I don't ever talk about makeup bags or show makeup bags on my channel, but if you want to see like makeup bag collection, I could do that because I love makeup bags. It's like a guilty pleasure. I wanted to look at all the Kristen S stuff too. I really like Kristen S, specifically their clarifying shampoo. I don't know how many bottles I've like bought and used up and repurchased, but I've never tried her curl line. Let me know, have you tried it? Give me a review of the products. I would love to hear. They had another Inky List display. I like Inky List. I think they make great products. I've talked about their cleansing balm. I've talked about their pimple patches. Those are my two like strongest recommendations. And let's look at Revolution Beauty or Makeup Revolution or whatever you want to call it, because they had a bunch of stuff. So I kind of tried to like really look, is there anything new? Is there anything I need? And I saw this wrap lash and I'm like, oh wait, a brown mascara. And then I'm like, wait, a brown tubing mascara? I had to buy that. I didn't want to buy a ton of things in Phoenix, but I'm taking it home with me. Let's look at the Juvia's Place display. I know that Juvia's Place has some new products that I've recently seen like on Instagram and things like that. So I wanted to see if they had any of the new launches. They did have new cream bronzers, liquid bronzers. Yes, bronze liquid bronzer, but they didn't have all of the shades out to swatch. So I looked at these, I kind of swatched the ones that they had out, but they were either too light or too dark, and I wanted to check the undertone. So I didn't buy these since I didn't get to swatch them all. I was looking at all the lip products that they had, but I was really looking for their eye crayons. They're like eyeshadow sticks, and I didn't see them, so I was a little bummed, but I just had to turn the corner and then I saw them, the eyeshadow sticks, $14 each. They were on an end cap display with the new stuff. I also saw the Sachu display, and they have a new freckle brow pencil thing, brow gel, and I kind of hate that it's 2-in-1 because my freckles don't need to be as dark as my brows. I saw they had the liquid glow and stay, but I don't know. I couldn't really tell the shades, so I decided to wait on that, but I did end up getting the brow and freckle stay-in. So I'm going to try that, and I'll definitely have to let you know how it goes, and maybe we can try it together. But they had a lot of their products. Next, I went over to Maybelline because I wanted to see, they had the new, well, it's not too new, but the brow gel that came out earlier this year. They had the new Colossal mascara. I'm really enjoying that mascara. I know I haven't come back with my full review, but I do enjoy that. They had these new lip products, the matte version. It's just in the new look, and they have new shades. So I wanted to look at those, see what they had. If you want to see me talk about the mascara, definitely check out this video right here, testing hot new makeup. I looked over at the L'Oreal section as well because I wanted to see what they had, and they did have the new skin ink. I've been testing that. I need to finish up and come back with my full review soon. I promise. I have it and I've been using it, but they had the Plump Ambition pH lip oils too, so you can see they kind of changed to the pinky color, and then they had the standard colors. They really had some pretty shades in this oil. I was really kind of looking at that. I liked the range. They had the new brow pen too, the one that does the hair-like strokes. And then I wanted to look over at NYX because I do have some new NYX products This is this is the smushy lip. It sounds so funny. I think it's so cute, like smooch. And it has a really cute applicator. They had all of these. These are a matte lip balm. I actually bought 2 of those, so we can talk about those in the future as well. But I love that they all have these different flavors. So I'll come back. I'll do a review of those. We can talk about it. I wanted to look at their buttermelt highlighters because I think this formula is so nice. I do have the Butter Black shade. I tried that in a video a while ago, but they had the new like dewy blushes too. So I wanted to look at everything next, and then we go over to About Face. About Face has a really cool display. At my local Ulta, or About Face is like half of this. So I was excited. They had the new powders. I did buy the new powder. I'll review that for you soon too. I could not resist. Again, tell me, do you want to see the Ulta haul? Do you want to see the try on? We can definitely do that. I was looking too because they had all the foundations, they had the shadows, they had the blushes, they had everything, but I really wanted to look at the like highlighter, the liquid highlighter. Look at that shade. That's really pretty. I'm curious about that one. I like the blush shades that they have, and I swatched out their new like cream bronze contour. And I thought it was pretty, but I just had to pass on it. It was very, very pigmented. I was very excited to see the new mini Gloom palette, and you'll see that in an upcoming video too, because hello, it's a Natasha Denona mini. I bought it when it launched online, but I was excited to see it in store because you don't always see Natasha in store. This was up by the register, and they had her mini Eye Sculpt palette, which is her newest mini palette that launched before Gloom. So they're her 2 newest ones. And then I saw that they had a huge Morphe section. I saw the end cap or like new display earlier, but they had the new concealers, they had the new powders. I really like this formula. This is the color corrector, and then they have the concealer too. I really liked seeing all of that Morphe newness in store. They also had like the new nano brow that we talked about earlier with the micro brow. They had like new brushes, new brow gel. You see they have like the new bronzers and the new like sculpt shades. So the new sculpts are way smaller than those bronzers, but I've reviewed those bronzers a while ago. They're really nice. They had all of the like blush trios. Like, oh, they're so pretty. I have all of these. Morphe did send these to me, so I really like that formula. I think they're really beautiful, and they had all of the Hot Honey's plumping lip oils that are hot, but really beautiful. They had the lip products like the lip liners, they had the lipsticks, they had lip kits, and they had all of the new eyeshadows out on display. I just love looking at things in store. I love being able to swatch things, being able to just like touch and see, especially like the things that are so hyped that I'm looking forward to, that I see online, that I see on Trend Mood, all of that. And it was just fun. It was fun to go in store. It was fun to go into an Ulta that I don't normally get to go to, right? Because it's all the way in Phoenix. So I had fun. The store was so beautiful. It was huge. Everybody working there was so nice. And shout out to my hubby and my son for going with me. And let's talk all things makeup in the comments.